Hello from sweltering New York. My name is Nick and welcome to the channel. Last week when Donald Trump went to Camp David, uh, him evidently from the Washington Post reporting, uh, he and Pete HEGSETH has gotten into a scuffle. He was very angry, nearly blew the wig off. So I want to look and see. Um, he got angry because he just found out that the munitions weren't enough. Funny how that works. You run out when you keep bombing and bombing and bombing. Yeah, you run out of them. And if we're not making them because they cost so much money, we're going to run out. So he got mad at Pete. So I want to look and see, um, will we get a ceasefire? What's going on with the wig and Donald Trump? I can't stop. Um, and I'll do a reading for you guys at the end. So I'm going to start off with the Cartes de Visite Deviant Moon photo deck, just for a little comic relief. And we'll get some spiritual relief at the end, hopefully, with the readings I'm going to do for all of you. But let's look at Dumpy and Pete and what's happening behind the scenes. Because of course Caroline Levitt said that's not happening. They're not fighting. Everything's just fine. Let's just see what's going on between Trump and Pete. Pete Hegseth, whatever. Okay, down at the asylum. We're going down to the nursing staff at Fenwood Asylum. I think that's what his people feel like. They're starting to see, like, we can't do anything with this guy. Wow. Get the nurses. Where's the diaper lady? Okay, and then this says, Dada's shadow puppets amuse the baby for hours on end. Okay, so they were having to amuse him at Camp David to keep him from having a total mental breakdown. Oh, and what does this say? Time to let go. Oh, could this mean they actually do something about him? Maybe they try to get the 25th Amendment? I highly doubt it. But it's always fun to just see what's going on behind the scenes with them. Now, let's take a look at, with the Deviant Moon Tarot, let's take a look at a ceasefire with Iran. Show me a ceasefire with Iran. Okay, I'm going to bring you down to the table. Okay, the first card is the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like they're making an offering now, and I believe there is a ceasefire, something going on right now. I'm also using my dark mirror here to see what images come up to me as well while I do the reading. So I believe there's some kind of monetary offering or some kind of deal being made right now. Everything is chaos there, though. Chaos is crossing them. I don't think they know what to do. I really don't. Sorry, I have to just fix this. Okay. Show me the ceasefire. Will this hold, or will it just be more chaos? Because chaos is crossing them. Knight of Swords. So they were very overly aggressive in the past. Yeah. And yeah, the whole world is watching. He's highly embarrassed what's going on here. The world is watching. Trump wants to definitely bring this home. He wants it to end. He never thought it would go on this far. Can they get some kind of deal made? Oops. The Seven of Pentacles. No, it's not working out. The plans are just not working. Plans not working, not getting the results they intended for, obviously. Okay, so there's going to be a manipulation here with the Magician. So maybe somebody can pull a rabbit out of the hat and get some kind of deal made that doesn't make him look so bad. But this is also what we're going to have to go through. We're going to have to deal with his unruly manipulations. It's going to continue. Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of infighting behind the scenes. So you could definitely count on that. They want to make a new start, but look, the fish is biting him. The fish is getting to him. They're in this water here. They've got themselves so immersed in the water that they can't, they're just getting eaten alive by Iran. Yep, this is his struggle, his burden. He's screaming, carrying this burden is making him absolutely nuts. Yeah, and then we have the 10 of Swords. It's not going to go well. So do they continue bombing with these munitions that they have? They have to like pick and choose which strike to go against. How's that going to go? Yeah, that's what they're going to do. I got a yes card, the Sun. Everybody can see what's happening. The greed, they want to make off with the money. They don't want Iran to have a toll on the Strait of Hormuz. So yeah, he keeps, the guy keeps going after them. He's not going to quit. He doesn't like to be made a fool of, and he's being made a fool of by them. It's going to go on for quite a while. 4 Swords. Yeah, this could be years. It's not going to be good. It's going to go on at least until he's gone. That's my prediction right here. Let me just reshuffle. Okay, so let's see about Keg's breath. Will he? Will Trump get rid of him? Will they have to get someone in there who knows what they're doing? Will he fire Pete HEGSETH? All right, he doesn't want to. He really likes Pete HEGSETH. It doesn't look like he wants to. This is not an option that he wants to do, but it might be an option that he has to do. Will he fire Pete HEGSETH? He also has the great F you to America, like, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. This is my guy. So I think this is both his anger at Pete, but it's also the big F you to Americans that have said all along that this was a really poor choice. Everybody's frustrated with this war, so, he can't help himself. The wig's on too tight. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. This was Hegseth's big opportunity, and it was Trump's. He thought this is going to be the tough guy I need this time around to do the things I want. Yeah, he's doing all the things you want, but he's not knowledgeable. He has no business being in that position. Oh, we get the manipulator card again, the magician. So, he's going to try to manipulate things in his favor, his usual way, the wrong way. And yeah, I don't see it really. Let me take you down to the table, sorry. Yeah, this is the way Trump thinks. I have all these ideas in this box of mine. I have this arsenal of things I can do to manipulate things. But he doesn't function in reality in any way, shape, or form. Oops, these got turned around. I don't know how that happened. Hold on. Okay, so I see him definitely thinking he can pull a rabbit out of the hat, he can make things change, but he isn't functioning in reality. He really loves Pete Hegseth. He's attracted to him. Yeah. He thinks he can turn this around with money and deal making. I can make the deal. I'm so good at making a deal. No, you're not. No, you're not. He thinks everything will be revolving around money. Well, unfortunately, for us, in some countries, they have pride, and you can pay them as much as you want. They'll accept money, but they're not going to do what you want. Okay, we have the star card. The star is a hope there. Well, I think this is him looking at Pete Hegseth as his star. But he's handicapped, this guy. And in the mental capacity, he's handicapped. He's just a little guy rolling around that doesn't really know how to fix things. But that's my star. Yeah, he's going to have to. Eventually, he's going to have to call him out. He's got to blame somebody, right? 10 of Cups. Now, this is weird because this is like family happiness. So he feels almost like family to him. It's odd. Oh, but the chaos. I'm going to say he's going to hang on to him as long as he can. Ooh, these two just flew out. The King of Swords and the Four of Swords. A prosecutor. Something, I feel like something really large legally is going to happen. And he's going to have to let go of Pete. That's how I feel about it. To me, the King of Swords here is probably a general. This is going to be somebody important that will convince Dumpy to let him go, because there's just too much chaos here. But right now, I don't think so. Not yet, because he's still trying to hang on to what he considers a part of the family, right? So, yeah, I definitely don't see him getting fired just yet. There's got to be a general, some higher up that likes Trump, but says, Pete has to go. Okay, let's go back down to the table, and I want you to pick pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Okay, so here's your choices. The first one, pile 1, is back here, but I represent the first pile with a key, and this is an antique roller skate key. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is this mini, very active crystal ball. And pile number 3 is my Native American statue. Let me get, it's dark here, so that's him. There we go. The light's on him there. And this little necklace I made when I was a child. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Okay, so if you chose the roller skate key, the antique roller skate key, to me this represents someone who likes to have fun. Or maybe you feel like you need new wheels, either a need for a vacation, a car, a getaway. It's like you need to have more fun. If you chose this, it's either you're feeling this way or this is something that you need. And I'll take up the cards here for you. So I'm using the Wisdom of the Elders deck here, if you're interested. Okay, so what does this say? Card number 1 says Spirit Talker. Number 33, Communication. Spirit Talker. And then number 15, Earth's Core Sacred Fire. Beginnings. And I have 3 of my cards. Okay, Constrictor. I think that's what it's talking about here. The need for fun, the roller skates, need for a vacation, something like that. And something's stopping you from this right now. Either it's money or you're afraid to travel because the airlines. Yeah, this is really, something is really on your mind. This is telling me, this constrictor, it's like you really need a break. I need to get away, but I'm not sure how. I'm someone that likes to travel, likes to have fun. You know, you're a real passionate person with that fire, sacred fire in you. And it feels like you have this real need for transformation, transforming the mind. There's a lot of constriction. And I think that's with the, with the regime, right? And then we have Panther Across the Sky. This is my card for like land, protection of the land. Actually, I just got a vision seeing this card of fires. You could be dealing with fires where you live, and you really feel like the land is not being protected right now. You feel like this is really stressing you out about where you live. It's constricting your joy, your mental health, and it could be burning out yourself. Your mental capacity could be burning out, but it could really have something to do with fires. Fires, travel, having fun. The need to have fun, the need to travel, the need to do more. This is my activism card. But you really feel a strong desire and need to communicate with others. It's like the house is on fire. You're sort of yelling it, but people aren't, you feel like nobody's listening. And I do think nobody is listening because they've destroyed all our protections of our forests and things like that. So you could be thinking of doing something with activism toward the land, towards these fires. Maybe you're a firefighter, maybe you are married to a firefighter, but it's like this fire energy is really strong here. If it's none of that for you, then it's that inner fire, that feeling of burnout, I think, is what this is what it's showing me from these cards. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. And on to next pile number 2. So if you chose the mini crystal ball, the mini crystal ball is about vision, right? Wanting to see clearly. Um, Perhaps you read crystals or you're into crystals. It's earth energy, but it's also about um, this vision. It could be that you're very intuitive. Um, you're trying to learn more about your intuition, your clairvoyance. So I feel like a lot of you are very visual. You're also very intuitive, those of you that picked the mini crystal ball. This is a very active crystal ball. Like, you'd be surprised at all the imagery and things I get from it just from looking at it. And I just noticed a butterfly, like butterflies here. So there could be something about communicating with spirit. You want to learn how. You're very interested in that maybe right now. This says spirit plate offering. Okay, so this is when you make offerings to your ancestors or to your spirits or saints, angels, whatever, you can offer them an actual food plate or give them something in remembrance of them. You could be thinking this could be an anniversary of someone's passing, an anniversary just that you're thinking about right now, someone's passing or someone's anniversary that has passed. It could be their birthday or something like that. But you're thinking about ancestors here and wisdom. Okay, so I think this is you're trying to get information, to get wisdom from your ancestors or someone who passed away. You want this communication going with the spirit world. You're trying to either figure out how to do that, or maybe you're just not getting connected. And this card is telling you real easy ways to put food out, coffee. Doesn't have to be like a big plate of food, but something out that they like. It's like on my father's birthday, I put out a beer for him, you know. It can be something like that. Very simple, light a candle, put out something that they liked, and try communicating. Try using crystals. It doesn't have to be a crystal ball. It can be a crystal like this, you know, and or it could be a mirror, a reflecting tool. Okay. Oh yeah. This is my mentor. She's in the spirit world now. She represents the tiger cowrie shell represents her for me. And yeah, she's very talkative to me. And so she always speaks to me about giving offerings, cleansing. She always speaks about like cleansing your mind, cleansing your space, decluttering. She's always talking about those kinds of things. The black hole. Yeah, I feel like there's something going on around you. It could just be, you know, politics that are really getting to you. You're worried about your health, your wealth, your home, your kids, something like that. And I feel like these two cards are saying, like, delve in deeper. Don't be afraid to go deeper, to get more in tune with your intuition. And then we have, oh, the mandrake. This is command, control, protection, and finances. So, yeah, you could call upon your ancestors to get control over your finances, to get help, to, they could, this, I just saw offering and wisdom. They're offering you wisdom at this time. So, listen to them. Time to listen. Um, Even if you're a little bit afraid of things like this, they're saying that they're protecting you. They're protecting your finances. They're protecting you. And they want you to gain control of your life, gain control of yourself right now. So the message here is get into your spirit, your spiritual side. There's a lot of wisdom that's being offered for you from the spirit world. So I hope you enjoyed that pile number 2. And let's go now to pile number 3, which is the Native American. There he is, the chief. Oh, and if you pick the chief, this to me means that you're either very inspired by um, Native American culture, you might have ancestry in your blood, you're a very earthy person, you can come off as serious, but that's not the case. That's just how you come off to some people. Okay, so we have, oh, look, cedar, sacred medicine. So, protection. So, if you chose this, you're a very grounded person, but I feel like you're searching for some kind of spiritual medicine. And the spirit guides are saying to me, you need to cleanse and protect yourself. And you can use cedar, it's a very sacred wood to use in Native American culture to cleanse. Um, Cleanse, protect the home, talk to your spirit guides, trust in spirit. Yeah, love and the eagle. So, strength. Your strength comes through with love. You're a very loving, giving person. And they're sending you spiritual protection and telling you to protect your love. Don't let what's going on in politics, what's going on in the world to get you down, because you have to keep yourself high above all this. You have to keep your strength by, yes, you tune in, you see what's happening, but then you have to go back and do the work that you normally do, your gifts to the world. They want you to spread love to the world, give your gifts. You have their protection. You can give them some kind of cedar burning outside, or a little piece of cedar you can burn in a fire safe dish. Okay. Yeah, this is about overwhelm, this card. You could feel like you want to do something that is very spiritual, but you feel like, I don't know how to do this yet, or I need lessons, or I need more somehow. You feel like it's too big for you. You see the little boy in there? He's got the wolf um, covering him. It's trying to step into big shoes. Like you don't think you have enough information. You do. And you start with your loving self and loving the self. Oh, great. Papa Legba is here. Papa Legba is the gatekeeper. So I feel like you feel like you're cut out of the spirit world, that you have glimpses of it. But they're telling me like it's just new for you. Or maybe you're picking it up again. You used to have it when you were little. And it's like you have to knock on the door. You have to ask to come in. You have to make your offerings, because they want you to spread love around the world. So they will protect you and guide you and give you the information you need to help others. But you have to knock on the door. And yeah, there's something about finances here. The Mercury dime is a lucky time for you to get money. Um, this is you can attract things to you at this time. So really, if you want to get into spiritual work, now's the time. It's like you just have to knock. The doors will be open for you. There'll be prosperity for you in this type of work if you want to do that. Um, it could also just mean a good financial time for you. Maybe you've been worried about it, but the spirits have your back. The ancestors have your back. Do your work in the world. Go at everything from a loving space, is what they're telling me right now. Love is the answer here. Don't be afraid. Don't think this is too big for you. It's not. So thank you, everyone who stayed till the end. I appreciate you. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, all the things. Hype. I really appreciate anything you do to support this channel. And thank you for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.